Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you Mr. Ben Tredinnick. Ben, thank you for joining me today. How are you, man?
I'm doing fine. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. Can't complain. It's a pleasure to have you on the platform. The fact that you're part of my writing team and now you're part of the show, it's great. It's a great day to
It's
have
a
a
pleasure
member
to
of the team. Yeah,
yeah, it's a pleasure to
definitely,
be here.
definitely. For sure. So I want to start from the beginning. You're from the UK, so where are you from in the United Kingdom?
I'm from Cornwall. You've got the map of the UK, and then you've got the bit that sticks out in the southwest. It's literally that furthest bit that sticks out. It's known for its beaches, and it's a tourist place where the rest of the country go on holiday. Best way to describe it to an American, take the kind of take Maine with all its little towns like that. Then add on with like the beaches of Florida and California. We got some really nice beaches. Then stick the farming community, your Midwest, your Iowa, your Wisconsin, in the middle, and that's really Cornwall, mixture of beaches and farmers.
How will you describe your childhood?
It was that's a good question. We're opening up some rooms here. It was good. I was raised single-handedly by my father, and no, we did well. Me and my brother, we did well. There wasn't really a lot to do because there isn't a lot. I grew up in a small town, but I thrived. I sort of helped me become the person I am.
When did your love and passion for sports began?
It's always sort of been there. I can't really pinpoint one exact moment. I would probably have to say, if I had to pick one exact moment, my first real encounter with sports was my uncle, who lives up in London, took me and my brother up 20 years ago now to go and see Fulham versus Arsenal. Um, yeah, they're both soccer teams, if you don't know. And I remember Fulham ended up losing 4-0, and my uncle's a Fulham fan, so we weren't happy. And that was sort of my first real encounter. But then it just from watching it on TV, and I follow any sport, it just became part of me and something I used to relax, ironically.
What was your favorite team or athlete growing up?
I'm a Man United fan. So growing up, as every boy in the UK is, it's soccer or nothing really. And I grew up in the era of Wayne Rooney, Paul Scholes, Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Carrick, all of those future legends. I'll probably have to say Rooney. So yeah, Wayne Rooney.
So you're a person that loves college sports. You like that more than the actual pros. Would you say that during your college years is where your affinity for sports journalism began and covering college sports?
Uh, well, in the UK, what you guys refer to as college sports is non-existent. It does not exist. And I would even say that when I went to uni, I went for a psychology course. Journalism wasn't really my thing, and it was all quite closed off. Here are the journalist people, here are the sport people, here is this. I was more in with the film people because I fell in love with improv comedy, and most of them did films. I would say that my love for US college sports, to differentiate, but sort of follows my love for the NFL. In very rarely in this country, in the UK, do you have people who are college football fans that aren't already NFL fans. So I started following the NFL. Then I sort of grew to love college football, and then the writing side of it came way later on. I've already graduated by then and started working in education, and I just needed a hobby. And I went up to see my beloved New York Giants. Where are we? There we are. Face the Green Bay Packers up in London. Good game that was. Good weekend. And I met no the whole state of Wisconsin came over, and all of the UK Giants fans came up. We had a massive meetup, and it was there when I sort of established that okay, I know my stuff. I can talk sports. I can write. No, I have a history of writing a lot about nothing, mostly from my degree. I'd waffle on about nonsense, and then as I came home, I sort of went looking, found a little blog who were looking for writers, and then a day after, I officially started my career.
And you're currently writing for Sports Kita. How's the culture like
Yes,
working for them? How's it like? Tell me about it.
uh, it's really, really relaxed. We're just kicking off the new college season. Um, and we're all just getting ready for that, preparing all of our pieces and who's going to take each game. Um, it is probably one of the better places I professionally wrote for. There's not a lot of pressure to do so many pieces a day. No, I only do about three or four, but they're fairly chunky. You know, they generally once you get on with them, they're all of them the content providers and the people who send you what you have to write are like once you get to know them, they know exactly what you like, exactly what you can write, exactly what you can't write, and they will sort of tailor that. And they're just really nice people. It's relaxed, it's fine, it's a nice way just to get my stuff out there.
Favorite breakfast meal?
I mean, I have the same thing for breakfast every day, and that's two pieces of toast and a cup of tea. But for the favorite breakfast meal has to be a full English. I rarely have it, and that's bacon, eggs, sausages, hash browns, mushrooms, all of that greasy fried food.
All right. Three favorite sports movies.
Oh. Rudy, The Blind Side, and Big Fan.
Good choices. Name one athlete you would like to sit down and have a chat with.
I mean, I can't not say Eli Manning. I mean, he is my personal favorite athlete of all time. And just to pick his brains on everything, time as a giant, Super Bowl 42, even the stuff he's doing now, where he sort of he's became more beloved. He's allowed to have more of his fun side out. Just to pick his brains on everything.
Which sport you would like to cover that's out of your comfort zone?
This is going to be really, really niche, but I want to say ski jumping.
Mm,
Completely out there, but I like it.
interesting, but hey, that's a good one. Name your top three travel destinations that's on your bucket list.
Ugh. The Midwest US, no, Wisconsin, Minnesota, no, North Dakota. It just it just fascinates me. The people I've met many people from there, and they're lovely, and it just fascinates me how there's a place like that. Italy, culture, I love the food, and Australia, sports.
Favorite family holiday tradition?
Oh boy. Uh, we don't really, our family don't really have many traditions. Probably the best example, probably Christmas, the time we just all, I mean, same with everyone, but we just all gather and eat, and they prevent me from having a specific type of cream until last. I have a history of just eating a lot of it at one go, but we don't really do traditions. We just celebrate it normally. Not like anything weird. Yeah.
If you had a whole day where you could do anything you wanted, what would you do?
Oh, uh, hmm, that's a good one. I would probably, I'd probably just go somewhere. Probably, if I go anywhere, probably Edinburgh, if in Scotland. I love that city. Just sit on the maybe climb Arthur's Seat, which is a big hill, and just sit there and watch it all. That or just not go far from home. Just head on to our head to the coast and just sit there. I'm a passive person, but just to watch things. That sounds very boring, I know, but
That concludes this game. And we're continue to wrap up this interview. Um, so far in your young career, you're working for Sportskeeda, you're working for my company now. You seem to be enjoying what you're doing. So my question to you is, what are you most proud of about yourself? And this just doesn't have to do with sports, but just life in general. What are you
yeah,
most proud about yourself?
that I've done so much. I'm the kind of person who, oh, I've had challenges in life. I've things I've had to overcome, and it's just been like I've just like have a go. Why not? My writing is a pure example of why not. We'll just have a go. I used to work in education. That again was a why not, and I ended up sort of being a role model to many kids. I think the most thing I'm proud of myself is that the fact I just don't give up and I'm willing to give a lot of things a try. And
In terms of, working in education, how will you rate yourself from 1 through 5? Your skill set from 1 through 5.
in education,
Yes.
oh, it depends on who you ask. I would give myself a 4. Uh, the higher ups at the place I used to work at maybe give me a 3. The kids, depending if the kids may have given me a 5 or a 1, depending on what mood they were in.
Hmm. All
Yeah.
right. What's the best life advice you've received so far?
Uh, Never turn down a free meal.
I like that. I like that. Right. So, Ben, where can we follow you and your work?
Well, best place to follow me is probably on my Twitter at BM Tredinnick. My last name is on the screen, Tredinnick, capital B M beforehand. Also, if you just Google me, I seem to come up. I seem to be the #1 search. So all my work's there. You can just follow the links. Mostly it's Twitter, Sporkedia, or on your site, Triple M. I'm starting right in there, so follow me there as well.
All right. All right. I'll put that on information on the description. Ben, I salute you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Much respect to the work that you're doing. Keep going. Never give up. And that's the key. Never give up. Continue to network. And, that's what we're here for, to support one another. So thank you once again for being on the Respect and Creation.
Thank you very much, Miguel.